Hi guys, welcome. It's Jade and welcome back to my channel. Before we get into the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and also to click the post notification bell so you don't miss out whenever I post a video. Now let's get into this book. So today I will be showing you a flip through of how I set up for the Season of Prayer Fall Edition by Creative Faith Co. And I'll put a link in the description to where you can get this awesome kit. Now, the first time I was introduced to it, I won a giveaway, and that was for spring, and I got hooked. And so we've been through spring, summer, and now we're at fall. So I'm just gonna flip through and show you how I set it up. For me, I can't do this every single day I'm going to. I just like to decorate for everything, so it's just easier. And I find that if I do it that way, I'll get through the whole entire scripture writing plan, and it's a learning process. For spring, I actually didn't do it that way. I decorated every day, and that was just a lot of work for me actually. So we're gonna start with the beginning. At in each of the kits you will get an image with how to scripture write, and you'll also get a detail I have it right here, a detailed how to do the scripture reading. But I mean, I have it in a couple other, so I don't think I need to put it in this one. Just read, pre-decorate, write, and apply. These are free scripture cards that she also did, and so I just downloaded those to add throughout. And also I just used the pattern paper that she designed and just made some tabs, and I stamped on another piece of paper and just placed it over it. So right here I made a pocket, and this is also from the kit. So I'm going to write a prayer. It's just nice to write a prayer before starting each scripture plan. So I'm going to write it on the back. Haven't done it yet, but I'm going to write it on the back. Also in the kit you get two images with scriptures. Now this one is nice, and I really like it because the scriptures are organized based on grouping. So you have change, trust, prayer, thanksgiving, and wisdom. The other is just mixed up, but I prefer to do it in this manner. And I used, I mean, and as you go along you'll see a lot of layering, which I love to layer. I don't know why, but I just love it. And so this is a image from the actual kit, and so is this. You'll get one of these in every single scripture writing plan, and I love to incorporate it into it as well. And at the top you'll see tabs that will tell you all the different topics. So change, trust, thanksgiving, prayer, and wisdom. So my first entry I actually started is Hebrews 13 verse 8, and I actually fussy cut it out some of the leaves, and I didn't want to throw away the paper, so I just thought let's utilize it. And so I attached some, I had a book that was falling apart, so I just start using it in my journaling. And I have a bit of vellum at the top, so I just make a little flip pocket. So I wrote the scriptures, the scripture actually, 3 different translations: ESV, the Passion Translation, and the Amplified, and a little prayer. And this is my second scripture, which is Hebrews 23 verse 19. And I think this just correlates with the scripture. So also what I do is I read each scripture before I decorate. Since I'm not going to do it at the time, I mean it does take a little while to do it that way, but I look up each scripture and then I decorate based on what I'm feeling from the scripture. And over here I just tore some of the same pattern paper. You get 4 pattern papers in the kit, so I tore some. And this is a little notebook that I coffee stain actually. I do a lot of coffee staining. I do love coffee and I do love tea, but if I had to choose one, it would be tea. And I can't bring myself to use any of my tea bags, so I have coffee in abundance, so I just use that. And here we are for the 4th entry. So this is a storybook actually that my niece store up, and I just thought let's utilize the book as well. And for this, I had so much fun doing these. I did 2 of them, and you'll see the other. This is actually one of the verse cards, and I thought I wanted to incorporate it, but the scriptures doesn't correlate to any of the scriptures that are actually in the scripture reading plan. So what I did, I put a paper cup and I traced it and I cut it out, and then I adhered some vellum and I just stick one of the leaves onto the paper and then just glue this over, so it's not a nice little pocket. It's actually not a pocket, a nice little window for the leaf. So if you want to do that, that's a clever way to utilize those verse cards. More tearing and layering, like every single page is layering, and we're at prior. I actually printed out 2 sheets of these images just so I had enough to go throughout the book. And on here I did similar to what I did right here, but this is a smaller piece. I didn't want it to cover the whole thing, so I just made a hinge. You can flip open and flip close. The same thing, I adhered the paper onto the vellum and I used a piece of scrap to make a hinge. And all of this is from this paper. Where is it? This from this one. There was excess coffee right there and my hand got into it and I smeared all over, but I'm going to conceal all of that with washing. I didn't realize I had so much oopsies. There's another one as well, and here's the other one I was talking about. I made it into a shaker pocket, so I actually have some little zip bags. My mom used to sell jewelry, so she have a lot of them in abundance, so she gave them to me. So I used it. I put a little glitter, which you can hardly see. I don't know if you can see that well, and some sequins and a bit of bead. So I thought that was just a little fun element to add to it. And the leaves that I fussy cut it out, and you'll see them throughout. I actually love them. I think they're a fun addition. And this is also another pocket, and this is from the kit as well. I don't like to waste anything, and I realized that I couldn't add it anywhere, so I decided I'm going to cut it out and write a prayer on the back and just make a top pocket. So there we are, the end of my decorations. If you like this video, please give us a like and subscribe for more fun stuff. Enjoy the rest of your day, and remember to be blessed and always be a blessing. Bye bye.